William Adair, is Casey Thompson available for spring?
No, he will not be available for spring. So that'll be part of the quarterback competition that heats up in fall ball.
So that gives Jeff Sims some added time to get some additional reps, get acclimated to a lot of players that Casey Thompson already has a working relationship with there. So that could make things a little bit more interesting, because as I stated when we talked quarterbacks last week or the week before, that at first glance for me, having seen both quarterbacks, Thompson more than Jeff Sims, but I've seen Jeff Sims play about 5 times, that I think Casey Thompson's better quarterback at this point.
Yeah, definitely different style of quarterbacks right off the bat. Jeff Sims obviously a little bit more athletic, being able to run and pass, but Casey Thompson can run when he needs to, and unfortunately, a lot of Casey Thompson that we've seen is not 100% Casey Thompson either. He's been banged up a lot, and when you take a beating when you don't have a great offensive line in front of you, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, it started last year when Nebraska played Northwestern in Dublin. You had 100% Casey Thompson, and he looked like the next Tommy Frazier a little bit there for a while. And then after he took a little bit of a licking after a few games into the season, things kind of changed a little bit. But I like both of them. Obviously, I haven't seen Jeff Sims play in person yet, but Casey Thompson's a grizzled old veteran. He'll be 25 years old. I mean, he's older than Joe Burrow, for goodness sakes. So, he's played a lot of football, and I expect that he'll battle his heart out to get that number 1 spot. And we'll see how it plays out. But I like them both. Obviously, I've seen, like I said, I've seen Casey play in person a lot more. But it'll be a cool position battle to be watching, and I'm sure that's probably the number 1. Once fall camp starts, that's going to be the number 1 headline. Pretty much all of the camp.
William brings up, of course, Logan Smothers and Chubba Purdy. It seems like Logan Smothers has been on this roster forever. It just seems like it.
Yeah, I mean, it really does seem like that. And you got to give credit to Logan for sticking in there as well. He committed to Mario Verduzco back in the day under Scott Frost's staff, and we've talked a lot about Logan Smothers over the years about his love for Nebraska and his family's love for Nebraska, and he's one of those guys that could have easily left a long time ago, but he still sticks in there, and we've seen him that he's actually had to play meaningful snaps for the last 3 years in a row basically, and he's still a very capable quarterback, and I think a lot of people could agree that he could go to a different program and maybe get a better chance to be the starting quarterback. But you never know how these things play out as the season goes on, as injuries happen, and the job's wide open. If he can outperform the other 2, the starting job's his as well. So he believes that he could be that man. So I applaud his effort and his loyalty to the program.